You've made it to the last video of this series. And I want to ask you, have you ever felt like quitting halfway through the game? This is how to stay in the game no matter how tough it gets. So let's set the stage. Let's set the stage so that we can rely on ourselves, so that we can count on ourselves. Life isn't always exciting. Sometimes you feel like you're stuck in the same level, going over and over and over again on the same problem without any results. When this happens, you start to wonder, is it even worth it? This kind of sounds like burnout, and that is the toughest obstacle to overcome in life. But I know that that's something that you'll be able to overcome. And I want to tell you the truth. Burnout does not mean that you're losing. It just means that there is a smarter way and a better way to go about this game. Have you ever felt like quitting and you feel stuck? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Remember, we're in this together. Now we're going to reframe this burnout. We're going to empower ourselves. Remember, burnout isn't a failure. It's just a sign telling us that there is a better way. Just like when you're playing a game and your health level is low, you just don't quit the game. You pause and you see how you can level up and get your energy and get your health back up. Life is the same way. You need to recharge, and recharging can be anything from taking a day off to getting some more sleep, to hanging out with friends, to going to that favorite restaurant that you love, or even painting a picture, doing something creative. So now that I explained how we can help in the burnout, write down one thing you would do to recharge so you can get back that energy and that excitement for your vision. So in the game, every time you progress to something further, you get rewarded. Sometimes we look at the bigger picture instead of the little steps that we accomplished to stack up to the bigger picture. So when you're playing this game of life, play it as though you were playing a game, a video game. Reward yourself for the small things that you have accomplished. Let's say if your vision is to have a certain body and it's difficult for you to get up in the morning, celebrate the fact that you got up and you're there at the gym early in the morning. That is the first step to fulfilling that vision that you have. Now I want you to write down one win you had last week. Share it with us. Write it in the comments. Let us celebrate with you. Going back to the analogy of video games, when you're playing a video game and you're stuck in one area, you don't keep on doing the same thing that you knew did not work. You find different ways of getting past that obstacle and getting to that end level. So should you do when you're playing your game in life. And what does that mean? That means you delegating tasks. That means you seeking out help. That means you prioritizing something that is more yielding to your progress than the thing that you're working in. An analogy is like if you're playing a video game and you're using a sword and you change to a shield, sometimes changing, like I said, changing your priorities, sometimes the defense is the best offense. Now when you identify that one thing that you're stuck in, write down something that can help you with that. What shift can you make so that you can see it at a different perspective and tackle it in a different light? In a game, just like in life, no great players win alone. For example, you have teams that support each other and have each other's back. They help in formulating new strategies and are there to motivate you. In life also, your community is also your greatest asset. So this can be anything from friends, from mentors, or people that are like-minded, that are on the same journey as you are. Don't ever be afraid of reaching out. Everyone's struggling with something, and sometimes it's the same problem, and someone saw a way around it that can help you have that cheat code and move forward without that agonizing pain of doing it alone. This game we call life is a lifelong commitment. If you try to rush to the finish line, you will miss the actual present moment, because in life, the destination is not the fun part, it's the journey. Every time that you have accomplished something, when you look back, you remember, you have those memories of how you overcame those obstacles, of the good times you had in moving towards the destination. So savor the journey. and know that you will get there. There's no rush. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. So what's your next move to stay in this game? Is it to recharge? Is it to shift your direction? Is it to find people that are like-minded to help you through that obstacle? Or is it to celebrate those small wins that you've been having? I can't wait to hear your answers. Please drop it in the comments. So this is just the beginning of the journey. Remember, you're the player one. You're the designer of the game and the hero of your story. If you're ready to keep leveling up, join me. I have this community where we transform and we design the life that we want. And we do it while traveling, while understanding that we are the citizens of the world. And we have the power to develop our game, to design our game, to be the player one of our game, and be the hero of our story. I hope this video has helped, and I will see you in my next videos.